the defense tonight. I mean, that's.
Yeah, I was very pleased with our team defense, especially the first probably 30 minutes of the game. I thought they did a great job executing the game plan, playing together. SIMO has been playing so much better lately. They've been making more shots, and we knew coming in if they hit some shots early, they were going to be a very dangerous team, and we didn't want to give them any clean looks or let them get going. And exactly what happened against Moorhead or teams that have hurt us. You're hitting shots early, so I thought our team came out and responded to that challenge and did a great job defensively.
Right, and I mean, you guys were able to outscore them 22-7 off of turnovers too. So, they were able to make that count too if they turned the ball over.
Yeah, and I think that kind of against SIMO's half-court defense, they play fantastic half-court defense, and we didn't want to have to try to score against their set defense possession after possession because that's a tall task. So, getting some turnovers and they didn't necessarily lead to run-out layups or anything, but they led to mismatches or them not exactly being matched up with who they planned to be matched up with. So those turnovers were key for those reasons, and I thought we did a good job converting them and getting a good shot out of them rather than just a quick shot because we were fast breaking.
And just talk about the inside-outside presence tonight of Jasmine and Raven.
We had great balance. Jasmine got us going early, hit some big shots, and really wanted the ball. And I loved her response to start the game, and just like you guys talked about, a little chip on their shoulder. And they were challenged in practice all week to get better and do better. And I think they were very much looking forward to playing a game and not practicing. So that was a good thing. But and then Raven had a good game again. She didn't finish particularly well, but she did a great job rebounding her misses. And then Michaela down the stretch hit some baskets. I thought everybody pretty much did a good job. Maddie gave us some nice minutes in the second half, and just so pleased for her as a senior last conference game to have such a good game for us in the second half.
Last week you didn't have such a great shooting week. I mean, who was the player you kind of looked upon to give you that scoring threat? I mean, you had 3 players in double figures tonight.
Honestly, we didn't talk a lot about offense. Against Moorhead, we didn't shoot it well, but we didn't defend well. We gave up 73 points, and I don't feel like if we give up in the 70s, 80s, it's very difficult for us to win. That's just not the way we play. So, their defense was challenged. I feel like if we can keep people around 50, 60 points, we're always going to have a chance. And so they did that tonight and scored enough points. And I feel like when they're keyed in defensively, they're keyed in offensively. They correlate. When they're giving up points on defense, again, they're having to play against set defense and their matchups and exactly what the other team wants to do. And so it works together. So
are you a coach that kind of thinks that defense leads the offense?
Yeah, I think so. And I just think it's a reflection of how mentally tuned in they are to the game. If they can execute the game plan on defense, on offense, it's more reactionary. They know, all the players in our system know within our offense, we run a continuity offense. If the defense does this, then we're looking for this. So I feel like their reads are quicker and they make better decisions when they're doing exactly what they're supposed to do on defense.
You mentioned Madison in the second half there. He had 24 points off the bench tonight. I mean, just talk about, being able to get that kind of contribution.
Yeah, that's great to know that we can sub and go into our bench and there's not a drop-off. And I thought tonight we subbed early. Val and Tierney and Katie came in and gave us good minutes. Key gave us good minutes in the first half. So I'm very pleased with our bench effort. Happy to get Casey Kors in the game. And she's, the kid or people outside the program never understand the value, but she's someone that in practice every single day helps us simulate the other team, and her, spot on our team is invaluable. So to get her in the game is, I'm happy for her that she got to play.
I noticed a lot in the game. Reverend Berry was, she was very vocal on the offensive end. Do you like having that leadership from a down low person instead of from a point guard?
Yeah, you love the vocal leadership regardless of what position it comes from. But her basketball IQ is good. She understands our offense. She understands what we want. And she has a booming voice. So it carries. She says something everybody can hear. And where she's positioned on the court, especially defensively, she can see everything. So to have that leader in the back of our defense, and sometimes in our offense it's harder. It's better from the point guard because everybody's looking at her, but her booming voice can kind of make up for her positioning on offense.
Coach, you had a chance. A lot of pink in the stands, pink uniforms. What does it mean for this program to help support a cause like breast cancer awareness and the Play for K?
Well, it's great. Just for Kay Yao, a great women's basketball coach. She did a lot for our game to advance our game, and then just to get the word out on breast cancer, early detection and fundraising for it. And I think anybody who's either at this game or is aware of this game, knows someone, or has been affected by the terrible disease. So anything we can do to help move forward the cure or find better treatment or better preventative measures, anything we can do to advance the fight against it, I think is a fantastic thing. And I think it's fantastic for our young women on both teams to play in the game and raise their awareness and their friends' awareness. And I just think as a culture, it makes everything better. And to be involved in a sport and be able to impact greater things is awesome. And I know on the men's side they do things, Coaches versus Cancer, and they do things for leukemia at Maryland. So to get the word out on stuff to help, health benefits for people, I think is awesome.